Here we are. Maximo 9.1 is out. IBM's published what they, at least high level, what they're expecting to include with 9.2 that's coming out 11 months from now. A lot of organizations have upgraded on paper, but have not actually upgraded their Maximo 7.6 or some cases 7.5, even earlier versions to Mass 9. And a lot are going to be required to let an RFP for this. And I can tell you, we've seen quite a few of these, and we've seen quite a few that come out with some, what I would say, slim requirements, effectively describe a typical technical lift and shift upgrade, a very heavy weight on pricing, LPTA, lowest price technically acceptable. And that's bad. That is a really bad move right now. My personal opinion is that in general, in the world of Maximo, that's not a good move. Okay. Now, there are times when it is right. Don't get me wrong. There are. But right now, we're going from a non-AI product to AI infused. We're going from a number of modules that now we've added on: monitor, health, predict, visual inspection, RCM, FMEA, and we're going technical, lowest price, technically acceptable. This is not a technical problem. This is a business problem with massive business impact. How you leverage AI is going to not only change your business output, but it's going to change the way your workforce interacts with the system, the way your workforce performs for you, and it's going to change the makeup of your workforce. This is huge. Lowest price technically acceptable. That's like buying oranges when you were told to go get apples. It is completely off target. Can't get there. You're not going to get where you need to be with that approach. So now that I've beat it up, what should we be doing? That's a great question. I'm so glad you asked. We should be going back and understanding what our business goals and objectives are and what we're trying to achieve. And we should look at what's in that Maximo Application Suite 9.2 as we understand it today. Because if we start this process today, we'll be at 9.2 or another version beyond that yet. And map that out and go, this is what we need to be using. This is what we need to get. This is how it needs to operate for us. Get that. Let an RFP with that information in it, and give the weight on the capabilities of the foresight, the forward thinking approach, the quality, your qualitative judgment on the approach to solving the problem. And not the price shouldn't be in there. It should. Everyone's got a budget. There is a constraint, right? So sure, but you got to have that as a weight. But as the primary, you're not going to get where you need to be. It's not the way it's going to work. You got to focus at this point in time where we are. You got to focus on your business needs. You got to focus on how you're going to remake the way you approach your lifecycle asset management process. That's what it comes down to. And there are going to be some of you listening to this and going, yeah, that makes perfect sense. We did that and it worked out great. And there's some people be like, yeah, we were on the fence. And some are going, oh man, we just signed a contract. I get it. It's all over the map. In all cases, there's something you can still do. And if you're in that arena where you haven't made a decision yet and you're trying to figure it out, well, that's why we're here. We're here to talk to you. We're free. Talk to us. That's free. Give us a call. Shoot us an email. sales@Banetti. This problem is not going to self-resolve, and it's deep and it's complex. We're not going to solve it in a 30-minute conversation. We'll spend hours on the phone with you. We'll go through documents. We'll talk about it. We'd love to be able to get the shot at helping you through this process for your enterprise. It's going to be a challenge. Remaking the way we do business is always challenging, but we do it right, and there are huge returns on the end. And that makes it all worth it. So let's talk. Time to take action. Get ready with Banetti.